You're saying there's nothing wrong with me?
Well, nothing that I can find at the moment.
Your scan's wrong. There's something there. Find it. Get it out.
We'll do everything we can, Kathy.
I don't need a shrink. I want you to stop the pain.
That's what we're going to do.
You're still my doctor?
Yeah, I'm not passing you on.
We could argue the toss for hours, none of which is helping Kathy.
She is my patient.
She should be under a psychiatrist for her own safety.
I think you'll find she'll be safe with me.
Are you stopping me from seeing her?
Yes.
She is clinically depressed, possibly even suicidal.
Yeah, in your opinion.
You won't do it. I'll cut it out myself. Give it to me, Kathy. Give it to me. Leave me.
Kathy, listen to me. It's all right. We're going to help you.
The pain. I'll go mad.
You're right.
Yeah, she wasn't after me. She was going to cut her own head open.
Can you have that codeine, please, Carmen? Kathy, can you just hold still for a second?
Something?
There's a change. It's slight, but building up to this. Take a look.
That's significant. Kathy, take my hands, squeeze them hard as you can. There's a slight weakness in the left. Another scan?
Yeah, as soon as we can do it.
Am I correct in assuming you two have agreed on something?
So it's all off between you and Lionel?
Yes.
Great. I mean, it's not great for you.
I know what you mean.
You're probably too much woman for him.
I wouldn't have said that was a problem, actually. Look, Peter, before we go any further, I want to be totally honest with you.
Sure, that's the best way to start.
I've had plastic surgery.
Your nose, that's a great job.
Not the nose. Try a bit lower down.
Ah, look, so long as you have regular checks, breast implants aren't a problem.
Further south.
Further? Liposuction?
Couple of juices, thanks, Lionel.
You've got to be joking. I don't believe a word of it.
Boy, I wish I could deliver a punchline like that.
Yes, he certainly makes an impact with that story.
Oh, come on, Nick, cheer up. Moping doesn't solve anything.
I'm not moping, I'm worried.
Here we go again.
Well, what if you found your mum's boyfriend sucking face with his ex?
Look, it was just a kiss, Nick, and it didn't happen yesterday.
Well, Johnny's never going to tell her. I mean, he kept his other family under wraps for yonks. Ellen never even knew.
She must have guessed.
She didn't. He collects families like some people collect beer mats.
I don't know anyone who collects beer mats.
I have a good mind to tell Mum.
Don't you dare. It was probably just a weak moment.
She's outrageous, isn't she? Drop dead gorgeous and this wonderful sense of humour.
No, Ruth, we do need to meet and sort this thing out. I didn't sleep at all last night.
And where have you been all day? Swanning around in the clinic car, perchance?
Working, using the clinic vehicle as a legitimate form of transport. I couldn't see Dad, actually.
I'll tell Julia. How was he?
I'll get there.
Not bad, all things considered.
Right? I'll see you then. Oh, Guy. Yeah? I need to see Ruth to sort things out, and Waverley's not back yet.
And you need an incredibly handsome stand-in.
If you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, well, someone appreciates me. Sure, I'll mind the desk.
And I'll mind Guy.
Very sweet of both of you. Waverley shouldn't be long.
Ooh, so how do I look?
Like a social worker stuck behind a desk. Come back, Kirsty. Did you pack Billy the kid away safely?
Forced him into a taxi, mopped up his tears, and directed the driver to the airport. And I only exaggerate slightly.
You know, people have been trapped in Palmerston North. It's a fate worse than death.
Hey, enough already. I'll have you know, Massey University transformed me into the incredibly caring human being I am today.
You see what I mean?
What's the seminar?
Developments in pediatric pharmacology.
With any luck, he might decide to specialise.
You're never going to settle for anything less, are you?
Certainly not. I'm a woman with a mission.
It's a bit of a low blow, isn't it? Packing the opposition off to the Manawatu?
My motives are pure as the driven snow. Anyway, I blew it with Tiffany long ago.
So how's the poor old head?
Bit better. Those tablets are starting to work.
Hey, Kathy. We've just had a look at your second scan. Now, there may be indications of a tumour.
In my brain?
Yeah, but it mightn't be as scary as it sounds. All the signs are that it's in its early stages. It's most probably benign and operable.
It's crazy, but it's almost a relief. I was starting to think I was going mad.
What you've been experiencing is entirely consistent with a tumour at that site. And I have to say that the antidepressants were probably counterproductive.
What happens now?
Well, Tony Marshall, the specialist, will have a look at your scan. If he agrees with us, you may be in theatre tomorrow.
That soon?
Fix that headache.
It beats the hell out of do-it-yourself surgery.
You bet on it. Try and get some rest. Those painkillers should help you sleep.
Well, I owe you an apology. You were quite right.
Luck of the draw. I have to admit, I was coming round to your diagnosis.
That's not quite the same as being right.
Oh, for Pete's sake, you two be sending each other congratulation cards next.
Wait till you're a doctor before you start getting smart.
I think I'm smart enough to diagnose acute personal nausea.
I'm sorry I'm late.
You're not.
The
I'm
reason
surprised
I
you-
rang...
I'm surprised you ever wanted to see me.
Well, I didn't enjoy being attacked in public. And some of the things you said, look, they hurt. But I know it wasn't really you talking. You're really not yourself at the moment.
I know. It's like the worst part of me keeps taking over. But I promise you I'll beat it. I've decided I need intensive therapy with Richard Thornton, probably.
Oh, that's an excellent idea.
I can't tell you how sorry I am. It was unforgivable what I said to you. I just want you to know that
I know you're sorry. And, well, there's a grain of truth in every criticism, isn't there?
Not what I said. Marge, I want you to believe. I want you to know that I'm happy you married Dad. You're so good for him, and he deserves that.
I love him very much.
I know.
And that love, well, you're part of that too.
You're such a good person.
When I can keep a big mouth shut, eh?
I was just sick, physically sick, remembering what I said. I bet Dad won't let me off this easily.
Well, if Laurie finds out about it, it won't be through me. Let's just concentrate on making you well, shall we?
Oh, yes, please. Take me away from all this.
Los Angeles is pollution city, you know, like being smothered in an army blanket.
I don't care. Trip to Westport sounds good at the moment. My life is one long drag.
It can't be that bad.
It's worse. Thinking of asking Peter Downing for a date sometime.
Do you want the good news or the bad?
I'm a coward. Give me the good.
Well, he's a nice guy, and he likes you.
Go on, hit me with.
Hi, guys. We both know Monique.
Got a call from Liz. She and Mum have been held up in Athens, some mix-up with connecting flights.
Oh, that's a shame. They'll be exhausted by the time they get here.
I was quite relieved. I'm not looking forward to Mum finding out about Dad. Delay means I can put off telling her the truth.
You're good at that. Ow!
Shut up.
I don't know what that was all about, but I'm not in the mood. Oh, I've got to get back and check on Dad. Sorry to eat and run.
What's new?
I'm coming too.
Bet Alan's going to be there.
Could be. I don't know what her shifts are.
Mind telling me what all that was about?
You might want to ask Johnny.
I don't think he knows.
You want to bet?
Tell me, Nick.
No way. The messenger's the one that gets shot.
Spit it out, or you're dead in any case.
Okay, give my love to Caitlin and the Cuzzies. Yes, see you, honey. You too, ciao.
Nick's dead. That never happened in the movie.
Honey says to tell you he's pleased you're reading something other than comics.
Yeah, well, this guy's good. He writes like to talk, you know?
Want some pasta?
I had that last night.
Yeah, that's because we don't have anything else. Perhaps if we look sufficiently pathetic, Grace and Tiff might feed us.
What was that?
Sounded like Tiffany.
Help! Somebody! Help!
Tiff?
Help! Somebody! My hair! Quick! Turn off the filter! Ouch!
Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to get it out unscathed.
Thanks, Chris.
That's funny. I thought I was being scalped.
Sorry, it just looked kind of funny. I'm gonna go finish my book.
You all right?
Fine now, thanks.
Well, I better go and think of something exciting to do with spaghetti.
You don't fancy joining me? It's all right. I've got togs on. None of these naked orgies around here.
I didn't...
Yes, you did. Come on, I haven't had a chance to catch up on the gossip since you got back. And you said we were friends.
We are. But I can't stand the thought of the hysterical laughter when you see my boxer shorts.
What's wrong with them?
They have hippos on them.
Hippos.
They were a gift.
Promise I won't look.
No peeking. The hippos are shy.
Spoil sport.
He might stay like this for the rest of his life.
I'm afraid so. We're going to have to get used to it.
It's okay, man. You cry for him.
This is terrible. If he isn't going to get better, he should have just died.
We'll make sure he's well looked after. That's all we can do.
I hate it. Everything's gone so sad all of a sudden. Why can't we just be a family again with everyone happy?
We can't put the clock back, sweetheart. I wish we could.
Things are pretty stable with Dad's cancer. Maybe he's just being bloody-minded, but he stays optimistic.
Are you optimistic?
When I'm around him. But the prognosis isn't good. The funny thing is, he and Mother have never been so close. I suddenly realised they have a really solid marriage.
It's nice for them.
Yeah, it's been nice for anyone. Are you and Billy headed in that direction?
Maybe. Who knows?
He's not a specialist yet.
He'll get there if he applies himself.
And if he doesn't, you'll keep looking. I admire ambition in a woman. Well, this is bliss, but I've got an early start. Kick me out of here.
It's nicer just being friends, isn't it?
Of course it is.
Morning, Ma. Just Grace in?
Arrived about an hour ago.
Good. Send her to my office, will you? You too, Richard.
Grace, it's Marge here. Julia wants to see you. Thanks.
Hey, have you talked to Kirsty yet?
Last night.
Oh, Karish Nige. And what did she say?
They're cheese, actually. We came to a decision. I'm joining her in LA.
Oh, lucky you.
Max had a fit of the guilds and gave her a massive pay rise. Too good to refuse.
I'll miss you. We all will.
Oh, don't worry. It won't be forever. My tolerance to smog is limited.
Now take 2 of these after you've eaten, or that could be a bit hard on your tongue. Oh, Jen, is Johnny in yet?
I suppose so. There were crashings in the kitchen at 6, which wouldn't have been nickel many. You seem to be seeing more of him than I do these days.
Well, it's this business with Dovewar. I've found a good hospice for him, and I wanted to give Johnny the number.
You do that. I'm sure he'd be most appreciative.
I won't run a clinic where my practitioners are at loggerheads.
We've sorted it out, Julia.
I'm aware of that. The fact remains the patient was affected. I meant what I said yesterday. If you can't resolve your conflict professionally, you leave me no option. Now, how is Kathy Frederick?
Tony thinks the tumour's benign. He's operating today.
And you're assisting?
Mm-hmm.
I've got a client at 10. If you'll excuse me.
Grace, why don't you ask Richard about the misconduct complaint?
Should I? Would he tell me the truth?
Try him.
Everything's all sorted here. Cheryl's going to look after the shop, and I'm getting someone else in to do the books.
Relax, it's cool. I can do the books if you like.
Really?
Yeah, my social calendar is damn near empty. Some raunchy accounting may turn out to be the highlight of my evenings.
I thought you'd throw a wobbly.
Takes a lot to make me throw a wobbly these days, Lionel. Have a great time. Give Kirsty a hug from me. No, make that a kiss. Big one.
Will do.
We want to sort out rent payments with you. You want cash?
Automatic payment would be easier. Look, I'm going away for a bit. If I dropped $50 off the rent, would you look after the house for me, do the lawns and stuff?
A whole house and a rent reduction. Cool.
I don't suppose Flipper turned up this morning. That's going to be the worst part. Trying to explain to Kirsty that her favourite feline has run away.
This guy is so depressed. Wasn't he just have a smoke and hang out?
I don't think that occurred to Salinger when he was writing it. It's a good idea, though. Maybe you should drop him a line.
Well, this book thing is becoming addictive. Rachel won't recognise you soon.
Oh, what about you? You were late home last night. Getting a spar with Tiff.
All very proper. We just had a chat.
Yeah, I bet.
Opposite sides of the pool, all the naughty bits covered. Settle down.
Damn thing.
It's really quite simple. She's got a degree in engineering. By the way, next time you want something for the staff, just ask. Don't try to go behind my back. Remember? I overheard you and Carla discussing the espresso machine.
Oh, right, that, yeah.
That was what you were talking about.
Absolutely.
Good.
I hear you got an earful from Ruth.
Yes. Not an experience I wish to repeat in a hurry.
You handling it all right?
I think so. I've spoken to her and we've made our peace, so I'm feeling quite good now. Ruth's the one I'm worried about.
She's a mess, all right. Still, after the way she hounded Dad, I can't feel much sympathy.
I think that's what did it.
What?
This thing with your father. It seemed to have tipped her right over the edge.
Didn't do him any favours either.
Well, he'll be treated kindly in the hospice. And he won't have to face ugly publicity, neither will you.
Some comfort.
Things won't be easy for you, Johnny. But eventually it'll become part of your life. And the hurt, it will fade.
Yeah. Thanks, Marge. You and Laurie must come for dinner one night.
We'd love to.
Better get back to theatre.
I've got an appointment with Richard.
Oh, don't be nervous. He's very nice.
I know. I'm still dreading it.
Ruth, just a person. I've got a couple of questions about this comedy evening.
Later, Dr. Downing. Ruth's busy right now. You go on right through. Haven't you got some work to do?
It's just that we'd like to see you for dinner one evening, James. There's a rumour you still live at home, and I'd like to see if it's true. Yes, I suppose so. Yes, you can have Lulu over if you can't eat without, and I have to go now. I'll see you tonight. Bye. Teenagers definitely invented to punish us. It's nice to see you back, Ruth. It's a big step, I know.
Nice couch.
Thank you. But you don't have to talk about your mother unless you want to.
I haven't done this before. Counselling. What happens?
Well, we spend this session getting to know each other a bit better, so you feel safe about being completely open. You need to trust me, and I have to earn that trust.
What happens if I can't feel that?
Well, then I'll help you find someone you can feel that way with. Firstly, let me tell you a bit about myself, so you know what you're dealing with.
I'm paying $75 an hour, so you can talk to me?
Wonderful job, isn't it?
More timesheets.
Sorry, I brought them straight up. Otherwise, they tend to walk off. I was talking to Johnny. He's taking it hard, his father.
Yes. But he has his compensations.
Oh, I noticed when I came in. There's something wrong, isn't there?
I wish I knew, Marge. I think there's still something between Johnny and Ellen.
Well, that would only be natural, wouldn't it? After those years together.
Something deeper.
Oh, it's this Darfur business, Jen. It's only natural Johnny would turn to Ellen. They were a family.
No, it started before that, if it ever stopped. It seems they've been seen kissing.
What sort of kissing?
That sort, apparently. I think they're having an affair.
Oh, no. I mean, Ellen and I haven't always seen eye to eye, but I don't think she'd do something like that.
Johnny would.
Would he? To you? What are you going to do about it?
Find out the truth. Otherwise I'll go on imagining the worst. But the truth has to come from Johnny.
And if it doesn't?
Then things will have to change.
I'd like you to see one of the doctors here for a thorough checkup.
Why?
Just to make sure there aren't any physical causes for your nausea and weight loss.
I could be sick on top of being nuts.
Well, as I've recently been reminded, not all depression is caused by emotional problems. Are you taking any medication?
Other than the antidepressants, no. I have been taking more than you prescribed. It's just been a difficult time. The pills helped. I kept up the regular dose, but when I got tense or frightened, I popped a few extra.
Sure. How are you feeling without the pills?
I never want to see another antidepressant in my whole life.
Well, sounds like a good start.
I reckon it was a cheap trick just to get a load of men into the warm and bubbly with you.
Then I'm going to have to think up an easier ploy. Doesn't do a thing for your split end. Oh, that must be Harry. Kathy must be ready for some pain relief.
Oh, went okay, the operation?
Apparently.
Bye. Ah, confession time.
Me?
Cavorting in a spa pool with a certain blonde nurse who isn't 100 miles away from here?
I wouldn't even remember how to cavort.
Come on, I know you better than that, big brother. Blonde plus spa pool equals cavort at the very least.
Innocent, I swear it.
Convince me.
I wore my boxers the whole time. The ones Mum gave me. The embarrassing ones.
With the hippos on? My apologies, I misjudged you.
No, not entirely. Actually, cavorting seemed like a very nice idea. She still does things to me, that woman.
It's too late, she's already spoken for.
I know. Damn it. What should I do?
Well, I'm a social worker. I don't normally give advice. What do you want to do?
Join a monastery.
So you're flying off into the arms of your bride for a life of wedded bliss?
That's the fantasy. The reality might be rather less blissful.
I'm pleased it's worked out for you, Lionel.
And I'm just sorry you got dragged into my messy marriage.
That's all right. A new boyfriend tends to soften rejection.
You and Peter?
He's lovely. We're having a brilliant time.
So he's come to terms with...
With the sex change. I still can't make him believe it.
Well, he'll find out sooner or later.
You're feeling all right about it?
Actually, yes. Richard's easy to talk to. He doesn't pile the guilt on you.
Well, that'd be the last thing you'd need.
Still, we've only scratched the surface. I'm seeing him again in a couple of days.
Good. We'll get through this.
You're a tower of strength, Marge.
That's what mothers are for. Even stepmothers.
Thought we could go out for dinner tonight. We've hardly seen each other for weeks.
I noticed.
Of course I did.
But why stick to one woman when you're going to have double the fun?
What's this about?
You tell me, Johnny. And before you say you don't know, remember our agreement when we first started living together. No lies, no deceit, because I just can't take it.
Maybe I'm afraid to find out what else you can't take.
Well, you're just going to have to try me.
Can we leave this till later? This is neither the time nor the place.
As far as I'm concerned, this is the only time, and the place is just fine. This is it, Johnny. You tell me the truth, now, or we're history.